Hello, everybody. This is Evan Rogers coming at you with more online live lessons. We're probably in the 90s by now. Who knows? All right, we'll just get started. We are on the second drill slash conversation of lesson 9, where we are using adjectives as, adjectives in front of the noun. Here we have the no, it's not really a particle, the no pronoun appearing, being used as the word like ones or one or that thing that we all know what we're talking about. And John and Kayla admitted they didn't do a whole lot of studying. So if you remember in the last video, I was like, you should memorize this and be ready to go. And they were like, I forgot it was Wednesday. So here we go. You guys ready to go?
Hit it.
Yep.
All right. Dono magane ga... I'm going too fast. Dono magane ga ii desu ka?
どのメガネがいいですか?
Dono magane ga ii desu ka?
Yeah, so dono, which magane, there has to be a noun after dono. It's like a no pronoun. Sorry, no adjective. It's kind of like, it's not really a no adjective, but let's just call it one. There's, if you notice, there's nothing in between them. And that's uncommon. Dono megane, which glasses ga ii desu ka are good, are nice, would you like? Kono okii no desu.
この大きいのです.
Kono okii no desu.
Great. So using that pattern, we'll jump over here. So replacing megane with enpitsu. Dono enpitsu ga ii desu ka?
どの鉛筆がいいですか?
Dono enpitsu ga ii desu ka?
Kono nagai no desu.
この長いのです.
Kono nagai no desu.
John, do you remember what nagai means? And by remember, I mean you just have to look below and see it.
Long.
Exactly, this long one. Which one would you like? This long one. I like my long pencils. All right. Dono noun ga ii desu ka? Kono adjective no desu. That's the pattern. It's easy. All right, we got kami. What's kami mean?
Paper.
Paper. What's katai mean?
Paper.
Flat.
Hard. So if you're folding, like, I don't know, you're making cardstock paper. All right. So John, you want to know what kind of paper she'd like, and Kaylee, you want the hard paper, the stiff paper. Maybe it would be a better word.
Dono kami ga ii desu ka?
この硬いのです.
Yeah, exactly. Dono kami ga ii desu ka? Kono sorry, I saw the nagai and I said nagai. Kono katai no desu. This stiff paper. All right, Kayla, you're looking about games, and John, you want the omoshiroi ones. John, what's omoshiroi mean?
Hard.
Interesting.
For a video game, hard as in difficult would be muzugashi. This is omoshiroi, interesting or fun. Yes. All right, Kayla, go right ahead.
どのゲームがいいですか?
Kono omoshiroi no desu.
Yeah, kono omoshiroi no desu. This interesting one. All right, John, you're looking for some meat. I shouldn't tell you what the word means. And Kayla, you want yawarakai meat. What does yawarakai mean?
I don't know.
Like soft, but it's kind of like, what tender. Tender, is that the right word?
Okay.
Tender.
Okay.
Not like you're biting on a bone or something. All right, John, what kind of meat would be good? The tender kind.
Dono oniku ga ii desu ka?
この柔らかいのです.
Yeah, dono oniku ga ii desu ka? Kono yawarakai no desu. Oh, and I said it last time, but just to make sure, this ga here is because dono and pitsu is all sort of one noun phrase. It's all like together. And that makes it an interrogative, which pencil, so we can't use a wa afterwards. Sorry, I mentioned it last time, but just bring it up again in case somebody just randomly clicks on this video. All right. Kayla, we're looking at kurumas. I should probably watch out.
Car.
And John, you want a yasui kuruma. What does yasui mean?
Cheap.
Cheap, exactly. All right. What kind of car is good? The cheap one.
It started off with dono first, right?
Yeah.
Dono kuruma ga ii desu ka?
Yeah, dono kuruma ga ii desu ka?
Kono yasui no desu.
Hey, you guys are on fire. Kono yasui no desu. All right, we got an apato, and we want the chikai one.
Apartment.
Apartment, what's chikai?
Nearby.
Yeah, maybe your guys are at like a train station or a coffee shop, or maybe you're at work talking and you're like, I want the one that's nearby the office or nearby the train station. All right, John.
Dono apato ii desu ka?
Ga ii desu ka? Dono pato ga ii desu ka?
Ii desu ka?
One more time.
Dono apato ga ii desu ka?
Kono chikai no desu.
Exactly. Kono chikai no desu. I want this nearby one. Like maybe you have a map or you're looking at the newspaper or something like that. I want this nearby one. Kohi atsui.
Coffee is hot.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of coffee do you want? This hot one or the hot one or something like that. I don't know. Not the iced coffee.
Dono kohi ga ii desu ka?
Kono atui
Oh,
no desu.
that is my Japanese, the spoken language Romaji kick coming through. Now. Atsui, atsui. One more time. Sorry, for my sake, John. Can you bail me out? Dono kohi ga ii desu ka?
Kono atsui no desu.
Perfect. All right, we got pen and omoi.
Dono pen ga ii desu ka?
Hey.
Kono omoi no desu.
Exactly, the omoi one. What is an omoi one?
Red.
Why do I always have a hard time with this one?
As you go to the gym, you slowly lift up
Yeah,
more and
so
more omoi
it's
ones. Yeah, heavy. Yeah, exactly, heavy. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't click that with a pen. That's
Yeah.
why I was confused.
You know, like you get those pens. Have you ever had like a good, solid, heavy pen?
I guess.
And it's like, yeah, I'm right
That's
with
a
a
good
pen.
Okay.
No.
So, what kind of a pen would you like? A heavy one. This heavy one. I guess. Yeah. All right. Let's look at what the next one is. We have Kino doko ni ikimashita ka?
Hmm?
Repeat after
Oh.
me. Kino doko ni ikimashita ka? Sorry.
Kino doko ni ikimashita ka?
Kino doko ni ikimashita ka?
Perfect example where you have to explain like everything.
Restaurant ni ikimashita.
Restaurant ni ikimashita.
Restaurant ni ikimashita.
All right. This should be pretty, like if you just look at this and you see the translation, you'll understand what ni means. But let's go into the annoying explanation. We now have a new particle that comes after a location, a place, and it tells you to where you are going. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just, it doesn't really need that much more of an explanation. But just because we're hitting it, let's check out the grammar point that I spiffily wrote up. Ni and e. These two particles, when used with verbs of movement, I want verb to be capitalized because I'm doing that. Verbs of movement designate the destination of the movement. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone always asks, what's the difference between them? And the answer is ni feels more like a point and e is more like a direction. This explanation never satisfies anyone. Oh well. When saying go to person, we have to add no tokoro after the person. This is something that I came across numerous times with English speakers who learn Japanese. You want to say go to your mother or whatever, or you go to Jimmy, and many people just say Jimmy-kun ni iku. You want to say Jimmy-kun no tokoro ni iku. This no tokoro, we haven't learned this grammar yet. We haven't learned this word yet. It means to that place, the place of Jimmy ni iku. So it's a weird thing, but it's a very common mistake I hear in English speakers. One that I made for a while because you just assume that you go to a location. In Japanese, a person is not considered a location. You have to say the place of Jimmy or the place of whoever after the person and before the particle. So Jimmy no Tokoro ni iku would be an example. We haven't learned this yet, but we will. I just wanted to mention that here so that you don't screw up. All right. There are many uses of the ni particle. So don't assume that just because you see it in a sentence, that it being the ni particle, that it means to a location. Ni is the most annoying particle in Japanese, and you're now on your way to learning exactly how annoying it is. Congratulations. Yeah, there's at least 8 that I can think of off the top of my head distinctive uses of the ni particle. I won't go into it now because that'll be too boring. We already learned the definite pronoun, no. It looks like a particle, but it's not. There is a no particle. There actually is a no particle. I'm sure, Kayla, you probably encountered it already at college. But we haven't learned it yet. The noun or pronoun no is used as a pronoun and generally translates to that thing or the one or those ones or something like that. Okay?
Mhm.
We'll stop there because it's 9:32, and we'll keep on trucking. Your homework, which if you choose to ignore it,
No, I try. I really do
I'm
try.
joking around. Ni number
No,
one, going to location. Try to memorize the third conversation. It's not too difficult. It's a time followed by where did you go or where will you go, and then just a random noun. Try to memorize all these words.